Sammy from Frank's Deli in Sydney is joining me today. She not only makes the most wonderful sandwiches at Frank's Deli, but she's also a very dear friend of mine. And this recipe is actually on the menu too.
Yes, so we serve this out of our cabinet and we've tried to remove it, but we've had a little girl that protests whenever we do because it's her favourite cake. And it's a really simple polenta blueberry loaf.
Oh, it is really delicious.
So the first thing we're going to mix is the flour. So Juzzy, I'll get you to pop in a cup here.
Okay.
And I've also got some polenta.
Right.
So you can use any sort of polenta, it doesn't really matter.
Instant is okay?
You can probably get away with using instant.
Yep.
And then I've got some sugar going in and some baking powder.
It's funny when you see polenta as is, it's really crunchy, but when it's been absorbed by all the liquid and baked, it's actually really fluffy and light,
Yes.
isn't it?
And it still does have that crunch. So the liquids we're going to add is some egg, vegetable oil and milk.
So you just pop it all in the bowl.
All in one bowl, mix it all together, and hey presto, you're in business.
Love this. Oil and milk. There we go.
Thank you.
And that just comes together. I love these cakes or loaves, just pop it in the bowl, mix it, get it into the oven.
And, you know, everyone does a lot of loaves. There's a lot of different varieties out there, so I quite like the twist with the polenta.
Very nice.
And for all sweet, we'll always add a pinch of salt.
Okay.
Beauty. So that just needs to be mixed together. And we're actually going to pour this into the tin. So we've got a tin we've pre-prepared with a bit of butter and flour. Now this is a really important step. Let it sit for about 20 minutes. And what's going to happen is the polenta is going to start to absorb the liquid and it's going to firm up, and that's going to give us that kind of fluffiness but also crunchiness on the outside.
Right, so you don't put it straight in the oven, you wait.
Yes, you wait. And then the blueberries, we're going to toss in a little bit of flour.
How much flour?
Just about a tablespoon. Really, it's only to coat them to stop them from sinking in.
Oh, is that your little trick?
Yes. And now I'm going to pour this batter into the loaf tin.
Oh, look at that.
Lovely flavour from the polenta as well. And the great thing is, with this recipe, you can actually do it in cupcakes.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Very nice.
So we're going to let this batter rest for 20 minutes.
Okay.
The batter's nearly finished resting, so let's make our maple butter. And this is another big hit at the deli.
Yep.
And I actually just love having it on anything. You can have it on pancakes, on toast, use it as a frosting for a cake.
Yum.
So really, really soft butter.
Yep.
And we're going to whisk it up with the maple syrup, and that's it. 2 ingredients.
And you want good quality maple syrup for this, don't you?
Yeah, you want the real stuff.
I'm giving you the hard work.
Yeah, I can do it.
And Sammy, while you whip that, I'm going to place our blueberries into our loaf. It goes into the oven. Temperature and what time?
200 degrees, 30 minutes, and you want to just check it with a skewer.
Sammy, this loaf looks sensational, and I love how all the blueberries sort of held their shape.
And now let's turn it out and have a try.
Okay. We have cooled it, of course.
Yes, it's cooled. And I love the sort of brown crust it has on it.
I wish you could smell this right now. I can smell the blueberries and I can smell the cornmeal. Beautiful. Look at that. So tender in the centre. Not
nice?
dry whatsoever.
Now, do you want to try a piece, Juzzy?
Yes, of course.
There you go.
Okay.
Butter her up.
So this is your perfectly whipped maple syrup, butter. A little for you, madame.
Please.
Why have I got the big one always and you always take little cute pieces?
Because I do eat a lot of this.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Oh, do not take that off the menu.
No, I won't. You can use other fruit. Rhubarb, apple, stewed apple. Change it up a little bit.
No, that is just spot on. Cheers.